Hello, I am Jordan Catapano with This Girl Walks Into a Bar here at the gorgeous Grafton Hotel in West Hollywood, and here with a special guest, Laurent.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. And he is here for a very special event this week. Want to tell us a little bit about why you are here?
So I am Laurent from the Franchise Board, from Paris actually. I just arrived in LA, and we are doing a special pop-up store in the Valley tomorrow and the day after tomorrow.
So let's get started. We are going to make some cocktails that pair beautifully with French cheeses. And Laurent is first going to tell us about one of them here.
So we're going to start with the Brie. Brie is a very soft cheese, very interesting. It's very similar to Camembert, but different. Camembert is a small cheese like this, one like this. Brie is a whole big cheese like that. So it's a lot of milk. It has been created more than 600 years ago, so it's an old cheese in France.
Wow.
Every cheese in France has the name of a city, of a region, of a valley, of a mountain. This is the area of Brie. It's a very soft cheese, very mushroom taste, so it's very interesting.
Okay.
It goes well with a lot of different wine, mostly red wines. Ooh, and cocktails, and we're gonna see that after. Yeah, definitely.
To start off our drink, we're going to make something that pairs beautifully with the Brie cheese, which I believe is going to be a little bit of a lighter cocktail. It's going to be on the bubbly side. So we're going to start with a modern gin, Hendrick's gin, about an ounce of that. And then we're going to do a pear brandy, about half an ounce of pear brandy, because I do think that pear
apples goes very well with Brie especially.
A little splash of simple syrup, just a little bit, probably about 1/4 of an ounce. And then we're going to shake this up. Shake it well. Here are 2 glasses. And I'm going to get the Brut ready to pour in the top. So this will be a bubbly cocktail.
Nice. And it's very nice with the Brie actually, because the bubble and the alcohol will clean the mouth. Okay. Because it's a very creamy cheese. Mm-hmm. So then you need to drink something that will clean the mouth a little bit.
Right.
So bubbles is great for that.
This is perfect for 2. So when you check out this recipe a little bit later on our blog, know that you can share it with another person tonight. Someone who you love will really appreciate a platter of Brie when they come home from work.
Absolutely.
And this cocktail. So we're going to add the Brut, and then let's add a little floater of pear, a nice thin slice in each one. And that is our first drink. Cheers!
Cheers! So we have to try it with
cheese. We have to try the cheese, yes.
This is mushroomy. So you see it's very creamy. So you need alcohol.
Was I not supposed to eat the whole thing at
You're not?
Bite?
No.
Is that okay?
It's okay. So the next cheese will be a Conte. Conte is one of the king of the cheese in France. We have more than 1,200 different cheeses in France.
1,200 different cheeses in France. That's amazing.
That's a lot. So we started to create cheeses 8,000 years ago. So it's a huge story. And this is a cheese from the 7th century. So a long time ago, 13 centuries ago. It's in the Jura area, so it's north of the Alps. It's called Conte, from Franche-Comté. It's an area, so it's a huge area. It's the first PDO in volumes in France. It's a cheese you can age from 6 months to 36 months. 6 months would be very fruity, and 36 months would be like stronger a little bit, more salty in the mouth. This one is, I think, 24 months, I would say.
Smells so good.
We would drink this with a white wine, for example, or a cocktail.
The drink that I decided to do for this one, because studying a little bit about this cheese and reading about the buttery flavor and the fact that it's aged, made me think that a rum would go well with that.
Very nice.
Rum can have a buttery taste from the molasses. We will put about 1.5 ounces of rum, 1/2 ounce of pomegranate liqueur. Pomegranate liqueur is very tart, so I think it's a nice balance, especially when you add something with Saint Germain, which is a sweet elderflower liqueur. About 1/2 ounce of that. A teaspoon of maple syrup.
Maple syrup or honey goes very well with Conte cheese, so it's excellent.
Okay, good.
Brilliant.
And then about 1/2 ounce of pomegranate juice and a little bit of lemon, a little bit of citrus. Just squeeze in here. So, do you want to shake this one up?
Sure.
So,
I'm not good in shaking.
Hold on, hold it really hard because with a towel over it, because it has a tendency to leak. So You have a nice white shirt on. I don't want you to get. So this drink is going to also have a little bit of bubbly, but this time it's going to be club soda. Let me strain this in here. And let me add. Can you guys hear us okay? Let us know if you can hear. We'll speak a little louder. Okay, try this.
Excellent.
Okay, so now I need to try some cheese.
Yeah. What is so sweet here?
It has a little bit of elderflower,
Okay.
a liqueur, which is the Saint Germain, and the pomegranate liqueur is not actually very sweet. It's on the tart side.
It's nice because this cheese has a lot of flowers because the cows, there are special cows from this region.
Special cows.
Montbéliard
Special
cows. So the milk is different. And the cow, they eat in the mountains.
Okay.
The grass, of course, but also all the flowers. Very good.
Okay, so let's put that to the side. And then we have one more drink to make with the mimolette.
Okay, the mimolette is
Beautiful cheese.
it's beautiful. It's orange first. It's the family of Gouda, but it's very different. Gouda is from Holland, from the Netherlands. Mimolette is from France.
Okay.
It has been created for Louis XIV by Colbert. So it's an old, not
so
very
good.
old cheese, but old. It's very rich, very creamy. Yeah, it's very good.
The drink that we're going to make with that is a bourbon-based drink with 4 roses. And this is called the Duke. It's a little bit of a twist on the Manhattan. About 2 ounces of bourbon and a splash of amaretto, which is an almond liqueur. And like I said, it's a twist on the Manhattan, so we're going to add some sweet vermouth, about 3/4 of an ounce. I love sweet vermouth. Some bitters, which of course is traditional for Manhattan, and then a little final touch of some fresh orange zest, which I think would complement the cheese well. Shake this up. And we'll add a cherry to this.
The color mixes very well.
Yes.
That's very strong.
It's a Manhattan.
Some Manhattan, yeah. Perfect match with the mimolette. With the mimolette, you would take a cognac or whiskey or an aged whiskey, so it's perfect with the bourbon. So I think it's a perfect match to have something very strong with the mimolette. Excellent choice.
Thank you.